testimonial that today wasn't my day. Everything was wrong.
He's a bit pissed off.
You're all ready to roll and it's not even a reach ball, you know? It's not, I can't even reach him. My no.
Welcome back, guys. Today we're at
Mullaloo
Primary School. We're just installing a Mammoth fan. Stands at about 5.5 metres wide. We're just installing it here in this gymnasium assembly area type thing. Obviously the roller doors are open and just doesn't create enough breeze and stuff like that when the kids are sitting down. So we're just here to increase that airflow.
Yeah, so we're gonna install, like Rolly said, 5.5 meter Mammoth fan. I think it's gonna create a good, cooling element by probably decreasing the temperature in summer by between 10-15 degrees at least. The Mammoth fan, they are not only good in summer, they're ideal in winter as well. As we all know, the heat goes up in the air, and obviously having the Mammoth fan on in winter, it will push the heat air down as well, so the kids will have a nice environment where to train, I guess. And obviously it's gonna save our power when it comes to saving energy for air cons and any other cooling element. So hopefully the principal will be happy. Yeah. Make the kids happy as well.
That's it.
But yeah, probably it will take us about 4 hours to install the fan.
Yeah. When
it comes to Mammoth fan, we are the team to go.
That's it.
We smash it. We know we have started the process. Nobody can beat us.
Nah, back to back.
Nobody, even the Americans.
Nah.
And if you want to have a challenge, we're open for the challenge. We smash and we beat anybody else that wants to install a big industrial fan. They got no chance with us.
Let's do it.
I think the last job, how many did we install?
8 in 4 days.
8 in 4 days with 3.5 people.
Yeah.
So,
let's do it.
I'll see you soon. Yeah, so guys, we'll just try to understand how to anchor the fan. The seating structure is a bit unusual than what we do usually for an industrial fan. So it's a bit hard for us to understand what the best point of anchor it will be. At this stage, we are just planning and see how we can anchor the fan on the ceiling. So we're just doing a bit of homework, me and Raleigh, and hopefully we'll find the best solution shortly so we can get started with the assembling.
1, 2.
1, 2, down. It's 3.0. Okay guys, so we just have worked out where to anchor the ceiling fan. We're gonna anchor to the round high beam. Hopefully it's gonna be enough clearance for the blades to swing around the pitch of the roof and it won't hit any steel. I think by my measurements we should be clear. And yeah, we can just get started with the assembly. Now Raleigh is opening up all the packages. We are starting to just line up all the screws down on the floor, say what we need to use first. At the first stage, we connect the main cable, the lead, we're gonna connect the main cable to the actual fan. The cable that then at the end it will be connected to the main control, which has a speed control. So first step is connecting the cable to the main motor, and then we're gonna assemble the extension rods. And after the extension rods, we will connect the main bracket, which will anchor to the roof. Yeah, so like I was mentioning, we're gonna connect the main cable to the fan. The cable is a 4-core flexi cable, which is really useful, you know, to work around it. It's really flexible and has 3 core, which are the main control for the speed, and 1 earth, always connected to the earth, like Raleigh says. So now I have stripped it, and we're gonna just feed it through the main structure, and then it's gonna be connected to a terminal block, which is underneath the motor. So yeah, one of the first step was to feed it through the cable, which obviously powers up the main motor. And after we have connected the main cable to the main motor, we will install the extension pole, which will hold the actual motor to the ceiling. And we're gonna secure with some heavy-duty bolts and lock nuts and washer, which makes safer for any future movements, or in case to wants to get loose, the lock nuts, they keep the bolts nice and firm. After we secure the extension pole, we're gonna install the actual bracket, which will be mounted in the roof, and will be secured with 2, I think they're about 18mm rods. And then we're gonna secure the rods to the structure, to the bracket, which holds the rods and the fan. And then after this stage, we can start to assemble the blades. And actually before the blades, we install the rods. What's they called, Raleigh?
The support strings?
Yeah, the support strings. So the support strings is really important when it comes to safety. It's like a redundant safety measure in case something happens with the structure of the ceiling, or something fails. So the safety strings, obviously, they will hold the fan in place for any breakdown that hopefully will never happen. But we need to be safe, so we're gonna make sure we have. We need to count any worst case scenario. Yeah, so that's the main extension pole, which it comes with some washer, a lock nut, and a bolt. So the way it actually works, we're gonna install the washer first, and the lock nut, and the actual bolts. That's usually the sequence between them to make it work well together. First, we try to screw them with our hands to make going nice and easy. Then again, with a washer, a lock nut, and the actual bolts. There we go, the second is in. And now we are about to install the actual main bracket. Go to the bottom. I'm gonna put the washer there. Do we have enough washers? Yeah. Is it the right way? Yeah. That's the main bracket for support the ceiling fan, which has got like a bit of swingle around in case the roof is not straight. you can always adjust it. So the next step, we're gonna just put the whole body on the actual lift. And we're gonna lift it with the scissor lift. We go up, and the scissor lift will hold the weight of the actual fan, and then we're gonna get the rods ready to anchor the whole structure to the actual steel. And then once we've anchored, we should be sweet, and we should just start to install the blades and the safety rods. That's it. That's better.
Go fucking fit.
So we'll push it.
I thought you lost weight.
Yeah, so guys, we're about to mount the ceiling fan, but because we are too fat, we can't go 3 people on the scissor lift, so I'm gonna go on my own. I thought I lost weight, but I'm still too fat. It's always been tough. Like, it's always a bit harder when you're on your own, try to do these ceiling fans. You know, there is a lot of weight on it, and until the actual fan is mounted to the structure, it's always the hardest part. Once the fan is actually suspended from the ceiling, everything becomes easier because, you know, the weight is off. We don't need to struggle as much with the weight of the ceiling. And then once everything is nice and secure, we can actually start to have a bit more easy jobs by putting the blades and running the cable to the switchboard. Now Raleigh is just making the controller ready, and he's about to mount the controller inside the storeroom, where you can actually control the speed of the fan and the switch on and off. So Raleigh, unfortunately, can't be happier because, like we said, the lift doesn't support more than probably 200 kilo. The fan is about probably 120 and about 80 kilos, so just on the edge. And yeah, so once I do all this structural work, we should be ready to go to just secure the fan with the strings, with the steel rods, and then install the blades.
So I'm just mounting this control box for the Mammoth fan while Stef's up there, because obviously we can't get 2 people. So we've chosen the position in a locked room, so it's away from all the kids, so they can't touch it, other than the teachers. I think it's a perfect spot, just away from everyone, so when you want to turn it on, you can just come into this room, the teachers and stuff, and switch it on. So I've just drilled the 4 6mm plugs. Yeah, just using green plugs and screws, and we have a bit of corrie coming down from the roof here with the cable from the fan. And then in this next room next to me, which is pretty convenient, we've got the switchboard here, so it'll need its own individual circuit. So we'll probably run that up through this duct up in here into the next room, because it's all open through here. And then yeah, that's how you get your feed.
So we have temporarily mounted the ceiling. Now I think it will be a smart move just to install 1 blade, so we can actually see the spinning diameter of the whole fan, and we'll make sure 100% that we are clear away from the angle of the beams. So hopefully it will work fine, and it will make us happy, really, really happy. Plenty, I'm not sure about plenty when you go there. Everybody go home.
I swear every time you say we're the best on the fucking video, it always fucks up.
No, it's my fault.
Yeah, you jinx up.
The rods first of all, that is aluminium rods. That's steel rods, and it's a bigger square. It doesn't fit.
Now, you know, so just looking for a little
That was the biggest failure in my past 36 months career. Hey guys, yeah, today was a really big no-no day. We thought we were going to have a good start, and we were like a big cock in the beginning, but obviously it didn't turn out well. Everything turned out to be, yeah, pretty bad. The ceiling fan had the wrong parts, so we had to stop the work. So we're not happy about it. We are just about to clean up and shoot to the next job. Hopefully we can make some money there today. But yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out in, where the f are we?
Mulalo.
Mullaloo. With me and Stef are here today to finish off the massive Mammoth fan that they began the other week, and yeah, got the wrong parts for. Stef's traded out Riley for me today because he clearly knows the better worker. But we're gonna take this one down, install the new larger rod, so it's not gonna interfere with any of the infrastructure. And yeah, you're gonna see how we at the Brillare team install some of these leading cutting edge industry Mammoth fans that are perfect for these kind of larger residential, alfresco areas and commercial, and then here in school zones as well. So we'll take you with us, show us how it's done, take you through the whole process of getting up on the roof, making sure that it stays on the roof, and installing all the control panel and everything. Let's get to it.
All right, let's do it. All right, so we are just removing the short extension pole. We are pulling the cable out again for the second time. And now we are just about to install the longer rods. The longer rod, so we can actually clear the blade from the roof, and hopefully it's gonna be enough gap for the blade to spin around free. So James is just undoing the cable. There's about probably 25 meters of cable to pull through. It's gonna take probably a couple of minutes just to undo it. Once we free the old rod, we're gonna pull it through the new one, secure it with a nice big bolts here. Yeah, once we secure it, I'm gonna go up by myself because it can only handle one person, this lift. I'm gonna go up there, secure it to the bracket, and then once we have the bracket up with the fan, we're gonna start to install the blades. And once the blades are in, we're gonna secure with the strings, with the metal strings, which is just a double safety in case something happened to the actual bracket. And then yeah, we're just gonna skip to the part with the controller, do all the connections, and once all the connections are ready to go, we will test it. So hopefully we should be done probably before lunchtime. If everything goes smooth, should be okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm going out now because we have removed the fan from the bracket. I'm going to secure the bracket to the actual roof structure and tie the bolts and make the bracket nice and flat and evenly. So once up there, it will be just easier to do without the whole body fan being there. So I'm just gonna work on the bracket before we put the fan up. At least it's gonna be much easier for me to cut the rods, make the bracket evenly, and then yeah, we just after the bracket is then secure, we're gonna put the fan back up again. So let me just put my Blues Brothers glasses, and I'm gonna make this happen.
So we've joined the old one into the new one, and we've got a couple bolts to fix them together. So now at least the old one will fit up into the base because it's the right size. Fix that, and then yeah, it's going to come down low enough so that it's not interfering with any of the actual building. So we just had to pull all the cable back through again for third time, and then hopefully it all goes well from there on out. But yeah, that's what we're up to.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
There we go.
Good boy. Stop. Work on the other side.
Got the rod on now, pulled all the cable back through. Stef's just getting the clamps and everything for the bottom, so it's nice and secure. It's not going to fall on anybody or anything, not at all. And then Stef's going to go up and fix this top part here to the bracket up there, and then from there hopefully it's smooth sailing. Heavy piece of kit.
Hey Jem, what's going on?
What's going on, Stef?
Come on Jem, you're the star. I am your manager.
Alright, so you've just seen Stef run the cable from the motor all the way to where we've got the control panel. Now we're just setting up and getting ready to install all the tension rods and stuff for the blades, so that just as a form of backup and to support the weight. So they're going to be fixed to the ceiling, to the steel beams, just as another layer of support. So yeah, Stef's just getting all the tools out. Just need a ratchet socket set. We'll 8mm drill bit, just drill a couple holes in, secure it off, tie it off, make sure it's nice and tight, not going anywhere. What is it? Stef's just cut a bit of steel wire. Just a length, just so we can run it through to the bracket of the fan. From there, we'll run it out, create a tension on it, so it's supporting and taking the weight of the blades and of the motor just as an additional support. So obviously it's not going to go flying. So Stef's just tying those off now, and then we use these as the bracket to connect them together with the supplied safety clamps, and then from there we'll run them out and then put the blades up as well. Almost there.
Sounds exciting.
Sounds so exciting. Can't wait till you guys see it done. So Stef's just drilled through the beam. That way, so 8mm hole through the beam, then we're going to run the steel wire through that, and then fit it off with the clamps so that all the tension is secured by the actual, all the infrastructure and the steel of the roof, so that even if anything wrong does go, it's still supported. Like if anything goes wrong with the clamp at the top, which it won't, it's still supported. It's not going to absolutely fall off the roof. So it's just, yeah, for the support of the whole installation and just to make sure that it's nice and safe for everybody.
Let's go the other one. Oh, we go underneath.
Those ones. All right, so we're taking blades up two at a time now. We've done we've secured all the motor, so it's all nice and tense. Weight's being taken on by the roof, rather than just that one beam spread across. So now we can put the blades on, screw them on, then we just got to fit off at the control panel, get power to that, and then ready to get this thing started.
That's it, let's do it. I'll take you to the moon.
You feel the breeze? Ah.
We're just about to run the cable back to the controller, where James is gonna fish the cable through the ceiling space. We're gonna run it through the wall, a piece of conduit to make it nice and neat, and then we're gonna hook it up to the main controller, which we're gonna show you how it looks like and how it works. It's gonna be inside this little storeroom where it's not accessible to the kids area, so nobody can really touch it or play with it. And once we have hooked up all the cable to the main controller, we're gonna run the main power from the switchboard, which is gonna have its own circuit to protect the line. And then we're gonna switch it on and test it, and I'm sure that everything is gonna work 100% fine.
Yeah. All right, guys, so we got the cable this far now. So we popped just the tile above me here, and me and Stef have got the cable through from there, from the roof space. So now we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna drill a hole into this tile, just above the Mammoth Fan controller, which we have here. And then put a bit of conduit, and that'll go straight in the box. From here you can see the control panel. It's pretty simple. 3-switch control, reset, stop and run. And then you can control the speed from here as well. And then it's 100% lockable, and it has a status display just at the top. So once that's done, we're going to fit that off. One side goes to the fan, and then we're going to get a feed off the switchboard that is in the room next to us. And then, yeah, like Stef said before, it's going to be on its own dedicated circuit. Shouldn't interfere with anything else. And yeah, it's all the easy part now. All the hard part's done. Fans up, looking good, I reckon. Guys, how about that? Just powered it up and everything, got it going. I'm blown away at this moment. It's freezing cold in here now. And that's it, that's the Mammoth Fan. It looks great, I reckon. Fits the space perfectly. And it's definitely gonna be an absolute breeze in summer. So thanks guys for joining us me and Stef, as we installed this Mammoth Fan. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen as we've gone through, overcome some issues with the pole and all that jazz, but second time around, smashed it out. That's it. So I'll get you guys to like, comment and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next job. See ya.